obviously we gather today aware of the great difficulties that we're facing, everybody's facing, not only in Australia but around the world. So it's a difficult and challenging time for all. In looking at our response to the Games and getting our athletes to the Games in this environment, I always try and look through the eyes of the athletes. Athletes have worked for 4 years, 8 years, 12 years and more in some cases, and they want their Olympic moment. You know, for many, this will be their only opportunity to be at an Olympic Games. As Matt said, the clear message from our Japanese friends is that the Games will continue, and this is Prime Minister Abe's very strong statement, and he recently made that with the support of the G7 nation leaders. And as Matt also said, the IOC is still planning towards the Games to start on July 24. So if everybody's planning for the Games, then we must plan for the Games as well, because that's our obligation to the athletes. We know the athletes will want to be there, and we need to be able to deliver them there safely and get them home safely. We believe that the key will be to deliver the athletes to the Games coronavirus free. We anticipate that this will be a requirement of all athletes who attend the Games. So we're starting a conversation right now, starting today, with the sports to see how we can achieve this. And we're looking at a number of measures to work towards in conjunction with our sports. We'll be looking at more base camps and longer base camps here in Australia before they depart into the Games, obviously with a recognition then that they will be coronavirus free. We'll also look at longer base camp options in Japan as well, putting more athletes in the host country earlier where they're in a controlled environment and then can move into the Games village. Can I emphasise that we'll be looking at bespoke solutions with each sport. Some sports already have well-established plans, and it may just be a matter of extending those camps either here or in Japan. But we will work with the sports to come up with the best plan for them and their athletes, and we will also, just to emphasise, there won't be one giant base camp for Australia before the Games. We'll be looking at a range of options, bespoke solutions for each of our sports. Athletes' arrival into the village could be delayed so that they arrive more in a just-for-time arrangement for their competition. We'll be looking at special charter flight arrangements, potentially, to take athletes into Tokyo to ensure the isolation period that they've been undertaking is protected on their way to the Games. We'll continue to look to the IOC for their advice, obviously understanding that their advice is taken from the World Health Organisation, which is pivotal in underlining our support in the confidence we have that the Games will be a safe place to take our athletes.